All right, Emmanuel, describe to us what the last couple months have been like as you made the decision to come to BYU, and then you moved to Provo.
So I took my official visit in January, and from then I just knew that I wanted to come here. So that's when I started the process of trying to get admitted into the MPA program. March I got admitted. April I was down here. Graduated in May. So that's how it's been.
What would you like to do with your, what is that, Master of, is it Public Administration?
Yes, sir. Work in the community of some sort. I've always wanted to be like a higher up person, and I feel like getting that master's degree would, accelerate, my knowing of everything in that department. So I feel as if I would want to do something like that.
You graduated in April from Rice, right?
I graduated in May from Rice, yes, sir.
So it's been an eventful last couple months, not only with that would have been enough probably, right?
Oh, yeah.
But getting that done and, walking and doing the whole thing. So now that that's happened, do you feel like it's easier to, I guess, focus on the next part?
For sure. After I graduated, I came back, it was straight. I was locked in the zone, just trying to get better every day.
You mentioned in January you came up here and you figured out, hey, I want to come to BYU. What were some of the factors that went into that decision?
So first off, the mountains are beautiful. I love just seeing that every day. That was something I've never been around ever. The people are so inviting and welcoming. Of course, I looked at the resources that the football program has, and they were amazing. The coaches are also, great to work with, and they're amazing as well. Coach Stewart, of course, was a big influence for me because, I knew him previously. And it was just a great place to be around, and I felt like it was the right place for me.
Has anyone taken you on any hikes or anything in the mountains, or are you using the mountains?
Not yet. Right now it's just visual. I'm just looking at them, but I plan to hike the Y before I leave.
It's hard.
But we'll see. We'll see.
We'll have to get somebody to take you up there. Yeah, that'll be good. AJ Stewart, so when did you first meet him at Rice?
So he recruited me back, I want to say 2014, to come to Rice, and then 2015 I arrived at Rice and he became my running backs coach. So that was the first time.
What was he like then versus now?
Same person, same exact person. Nothing's changed except for he's grown as a coach, and some tactics and strategies that he may use that he's maybe learned from other coaches, or just learned from himself as years came on. But he's the same guy on and off the field, and I respect him for that.
I've been able to get him to know him more by playing pickup basketball with him.
Oh, yeah.
Did you ever play pickup with him at Rice?
I haven't, but I heard he's a beast.
He's really good.
Yeah.
And I don't say that as a shock, but sometimes these guys talk and aren't actually that good. He's legit.
Yeah. No, I heard he's a beast. I'm not even trying to visit that. I'm not too great at basketball. I just like to shoot around and stuff like that. Nothing serious. So I feel like I get really competitive, and he'll just go all out. So.
Yeah, he's a good athlete. I was like, okay, this guy's legit.
Yeah.
Who have been some of your perhaps teammates or people that are living with you or helping you get your feet wet here in Provo?
So right now I'm not living with any teammates, but I know I've been hanging around Tyson a lot, Micah a lot, and just some of the guys just like around my locker that I talk to a lot. So really, Micah and Tyson were the guys that brought me in and made me feel like I was at home, and I've been hanging out with lately. But the whole team is great, and they're all great. I just haven't got the time to hang out with everybody yet.
So since you've been living here since April, I guess, how have you filled your time?
I'm sorry?
Since you said you've been living here since April?
Yes, sir.
How have you filled your time? Are you working out? Are you in class already?
So I'm not in class right now, but I've just been working out a lot. I'm at the stadium all day, or the SAB all day. So just been working out a lot on the weekends, catch up on sleep, work out some more. Been trying to look at, see where the good food spots are here in Provo. So, just trying to soak it all in and having a good time while getting better every day.
So since you've been working out so much during that time, you feel like you're in great shape right now? Since you're not in school?
Yeah, I do feel like I'm in great shape. Not being in class right now helps me get better prepared. My body better prepared for the season. So I do feel like I'm in great shape right now.
Have you envisioned what it will be like to run out of that stadium in 70-something days against Utah?
Oh yeah, for sure. I always like to take the mental aspect into the game and think about things before they happen. I for sure thought about running out and just getting pumped up for that game.
How do you handle the pressure of being wanted to do something immediately, because you're a grad transfer, so it's like, okay, we need you right away?
Yeah, I feel like the pressure is more within you know, of me wanting to be successful for myself. You know, I don't really like to pay attention to other people's pressures that might, like external pressures that might come and affect me. You know, I just like to think of like what I want to get done and what I could do to help this team, and just go and attack it. You know, so I feel like external pressure doesn't really faze me. It's something that's within.
Has anyone indoctrinated you on the BYU-Utah rivalry yet?
They've told me how crucial it is, but you know, I got to feel it to know exactly what's going on.
I imagine you'll feel it right away.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. As soon as I step out, I'm going to know exactly what I'm dealing with.
BYU then plays at Tennessee, USC, Washington. There's some other great games, you know, and at South Florida, and you go up to Boston, you know, with UMass. So all over the country. How enticing was the schedule in perhaps persuading you to come to BYU?
Oh, it was very enticing. Like, I saw that schedule, and you know, I was licking my chops, you know, because I've always just wanted to play big-time opponents, big-time football, and you know, prove to myself that I could, you know, hang with the big dogs and everything. You know, coming from Rice to CUSA, you know, I've always wanted to play, you know, big-time football, you know, and show that I could, you know, make that transition over here, and you know, potentially go to the next level. So that's huge for me, and that's something that brought me here for sure.
And are you currently healthy and good, ready to go?
Yes, sir. I'm ready to go.
Sweet. Okay. Well, nice to meet you. Enjoy Provo, and we'll see you in fall camp.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Emmanuel